I thought I was lost until this moment changed everything. And if you've ever felt stuck, wondering if you're too late to start something new, maybe your YouTube channel or an online business, then you need to hear this. Because what I discovered not only gave me clarity, but completely changed the way I see my purpose, my business, and my future. And what you're about to hear will change yours too. You see, so many of us over 40s feel like time is running out, like we've missed our chance. But what if I told you your purpose isn't lost? It's just waiting to be remembered. I spent over a decade helping entrepreneurs and over 40s build their personal brands, and I've seen the same struggle over and over again. And recently something happened that made me realize just how powerful this shift really is. I was sitting in stillness, my eyes closed, trying to find the answers. My mind was restless, uncertain. Questions swirled around, but no clarity came. And then I heard him. You already know why you're here. A shiver literally ran through me. I caught my breath. My heart was pounding in my chest. I wanted to believe it, but doubt whispered back. But I don't, I whispered. You're here to give people the love and tools to share their message with the world. I literally go cold and tingly just thinking about that moment. And just like that, everything inside me shifted. The noise in my mind faded. The answer wasn't something I had to go searching for. It was something I had to remember. And if you're watching this video right now, maybe it's because your message is waiting to be heard too. Because that's when everything changed for me. And then for the first time, I understood. The voice wasn't just a thought. It was my guide, Gabriel. So how do you actually find this clarity for yourself? Well, here's the exact process I used, step by step. And if you follow these steps, you will find the answers you need. How to share your message in videos, how to grow your online business, or how to be authentically you on camera and make videos people love to watch. See, most people are looking for clarity in the wrong place, outside of themselves. But what if I told you you already have the answers? For years, I had these flashes of intuition, clear insights, almost like downloads that felt just too powerful to ignore. And then when I leaned into them, things happened. My business shifted. My content reached people in ways I never expected. Good things happened for me and for my clients, but only when I trusted it. One night I grabbed my journal and wrote down just one question. What do I really want? The next morning, I read back what I'd written, and it wasn't vague or uncertain. It was the exact clarity I needed right there and then, on the page. Now, you won't get this content anywhere else on YouTube because the guru YouTuber isn't brave enough to share this with you. But this is what I'd love for you to try, to find your next video idea, your podcast episode, or your social media post. Take out a journal and write down this one thing. What do I really want from life and business? Just let it flow. The answers are already in you. You just need to bring them into existence. But the real magic happens when you go beyond the thinking mind. So this next step changed everything for me. I made the same mistake as everyone else. I thought meditation was about getting good at meditation. But you know what? I had it all wrong. And if you take nothing else from this video, well, just take this. It's the golden goose. At first, I didn't think I was good at meditation. I'd sit there trying to quiet my mind, but it was just noise. And then one day I realized something. Meditation isn't about getting better at meditating. It's about getting better at life. And that's when everything shifted. I stopped trying to force stillness, and instead I allowed it. And that's when I started getting the most incredible answers, ideas for my content, new directions for my business, even the concept from my first viral video, You Are the Niche. I'll put a link in the description so you can take a look at it, because it goes against what the YouTube gurus are telling you. But when you lean into your authentic self and that powerful message from that download, maybe even a guide like Gabriel, things shift. So don't overcomplicate this. Set a 5-minute timer, put some calming music on. I like to use Insight Timer. Close your eyes and just breathe. If thoughts come up, let them. If nothing happens, that's okay. Trust that the space you're creating is working. But here's the thing, these insights only matter if you do something with them. So this next step will make sure that you don't lose them. So you know that moment when you wake up from a dream and you think, I'll remember this, but then it disappears. That's what happens if you don't write this next step down. At first, you see, my writing was a mess. It looked like a spider had crawled across the page. Half the time, I wasn't even wearing my glasses. I just let my hand move. But the more I trusted it, the deeper the insights came. My content changed. It wasn't surface level anymore. It was deeper, more connected. And the proof? You want some proof? My Ask the Angels video. That message wasn't thought of, it was received, and people loved it. So after your meditation, grab that journal and write for 5 minutes straight. No stopping, no editing, just let the words flow. Even if it's messy, just trust it. But not everything you write will matter. So how do you know what's actually important? Well, that's where this final step comes in. Most people do the process, but they don't trust it. And that's where they get stuck. The first time I highlighted my notes, I noticed something strange. Certain words kept coming up. Create, guide, empower, and heart. It was like the dots were connecting themselves. And then I realized, this is what I've been called to do, to change the norm. To prove that over 40s are the new era of influencers. Because we have standards, experience, and wisdom. And you wouldn't have found that if you didn't lean into it. So go back through your notes and highlight everything that stands out. The words, the phrases, the insights. And if it feels right, that's your next step. But there is one final piece to this puzzle. And most people get it wrong. If you don't do this last step, well, none of that will work for you. So click here to watch this next video, because this is the one thing that will bring it all together so you can move forward and live your best life here on YouTube and anywhere else for that matter. Much love. Big Daddy out.